guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about my empties. I have this whole bag right here full of all of my empty beauty products that I have gone through. So if you want to see my full thoughts on those, when I use a full product up, I usually have a pretty strong opinion one way or another of if I would repurchase it and recommend it or not. So if you want to see those, keep watching, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. Like I said, I have this whole bag of essentially my trash. So we're gonna go through this, and there are beauty products, makeup, skincare, all the things. So let's just pull things out. First up is this body wash. This is from Up and Up from Target. It is the Reviving Body Wash in the scent Pomegranate and Lemon Verbena scent. I really love the Dove version of this, which actually I think I have one in here. I do. This is the Dove version, so this is kind of like the Target brand option of this, and this one is in Mandarin and Tiare flower scent. I don't know, I love this one. The scent of this one isn't bad. What bothers me is that this one doesn't lather the same way the Dove one does, so I go through this one so much faster because I have to use way more product than I do of the Dove. So I would recommend the Dove one and repurchase this. I've been using this one for years, but I've tried this one out a couple times. I keep retrying it because it's cheaper, but then I realize it's just not worth it because I have to use so much more. So save your money and go with the Dove. Next, I have a few dry shampoos. I am a dry shampoo junkie. I use it all the time. Even if my hair is freshly washed, I will still put dry shampoo in it just to give it a little bit more texture and grit, because my hair is, this is my hair naturally when I just let it dry. So it's very straight and it's fine, but I have quite a bit of it and it's really soft. I've never dyed it. So I just have really super soft hair. It's hard to keep it up in styles. So I will use dry shampoo after I wash it. So a couple of the ones that I use a lot, this is the EMPTIES in the scent Clean and Light Bare. I don't like the scent of most of these. This is really the only scent that I can deal with from EMPTIES, and this does leave a white cast on my hair, so I do have to make sure to massage it in really, really well before going out in public. So if you do have dark hair, that's something to keep in mind. But this one is just so affordable. I get it from Ulta. A lot of times it's buy one get one 50% off. So I continue to buy this because it does soak up the oil in my hair so well, and it's just so cheap and I go through it really quickly. So that is one of them. As you can see, I went through two of them. Yeah, I highly recommend this. It's not my favorite dry shampoo of all time, but it is one that works well and is affordable. So I tend to buy it a lot because I don't want to invest in other ones that I may like more, but they're just more expensive. Another one I went through is this one from Toni & Guy. This is the Matte Texture Dry Shampoo. And this one I get from Target. I will link it down below. I'll link everything that I mentioned down below in the bottom bar. I really like this one. I like the scent of it as well. This one adds some texture to your hair. Obviously, it's called Matte Texture. They also have one in a white bottle. That's just the clean dry shampoo, and I like both of them. This one is a little bit more expensive. I think normally it's $15 a bottle, and I believe that the Batiste is like $9 a bottle. But this one, when I got it, it was on clearance at Target, so I was worried that they were discontinuing it. I have seen it since then, so I hope they're not, because it's really great. And again, this one, they also do buy one get one 50% off quite a bit, so you can usually get a deal on these. I actually have more makeup products than I normally have in an empties video, but I'm just pulling things out of the bag, and the bigger things are kind of at the top, so I keep grabbing for like bath products. So this one is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser, and I love this. This is non-comedogenic, so it's really good for skin if you have acne prone or oily skin. I have gone through a ton of these. I still use it. It's one of those affordable but really good products. I know a lot of people think that this dries out their skin, and this one is for normal to oily. They also do have a hydrating cleanser, which would be good if you had drier skin. But yeah, I love this. I will purchase it again at some point. I do have other cleansers right now in my collection, so I'm going through those, but this is definitely a really good one. This is another product. These are the Kirkland Daily Facial Makeup Wipes, and I have gone through boxes upon boxes of these. These are by far my favorite makeup removing wipes I've ever tried. They're textured, but they're also really nice and wet. They're not like really, really dry, so you actually get a lot of your makeup off right away without having to like rub hard on your eyes or on your skin. You don't have to pull anything. So I really love these. They are so affordable too, because you buy them in a big box and then you get like, I think 6 packages of these, and it's so much cheaper than buying them even from CVS or like a drugstore brands. These still are cheaper, and in my opinion, they work way better. Next up, I have this foundation from Milani. This is the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and this is in the shade 03 Light Beige. I love this stuff. There's just a little bit around the edges, but there's nothing down in the middle. The pump stopped working, so I actually unscrewed it and have been trying to use it from the wand. But yeah, I can't get any more of it out. I love this. It covers everything so easily. It's not really heavy on your skin. It just gives you a nice overall look. It does look like makeup on your skin. It's not gonna look like a weightless foundation, but it is full coverage, and that's kind of the reason why. But I really like this. I continue to purchase this over and over. I have 2 other shades in my drawer right now, but I do need to grab this shade again because I think this would be what my current shade is. So yeah, I highly recommend this if you are looking for a full coverage foundation. This one and the Clinique 2-in-1 are both amazing. I have a lot of acne scarring, and so I was looking at ways to fix it, and I came across this. It's the Murad Rapid Age Spot and Pigment Lightening Serum, and I've gone through just about all of it. I have a little bit left, but it's been open for a while, and I know that it's expired, so I'm just going to throw it out. But I really enjoyed this. I just don't know if it actually lightened up my skin. So it felt good going on, and I enjoyed the process, but I don't think that I'll be repurchasing this one. This is the CoverFX Custom Cover Drops, and these are in the shade N35. I have talked about these quite a few times on my channel. I love them. It's essentially just a pigment, and it has a dropper. This is like completely dried out because it's totally empty. But you can add this to a moisturizer, to a BB cream, even to a foundation to add more coverage, change the color, or you can just do it to like a moisturizer. If you want to turn it into a tinted moisturizer, you can do that. I just think this is such a versatile product, and a lot of times I'll want to wear a certain product for a certain reason. Like a BB cream that has SPF in it is just really easy for me to throw on and go, but if I want a little bit of extra coverage, I'll just throw a couple drops of that BB cream into I'll throw a couple drops of this into that BB cream and then put it on, and you have a full coverage with still the same formula and product that you wanted to use. This mask from Pure is the Dirty Girl Detoxifying Mud Mask with Pascalite Clay. I love this. As you can see, I went through it completely. This is like a full clay mask. You put it on, it hardens, your face gets really stiff, and I really do feel like it really pulls the impurities out of your skin. I really enjoyed this. I will definitely repurchase this if and when I'm in the market for another clarifying mask without something else. I have so many masks in my collection right now, so I don't need another one right now, but I would definitely repurchase this one. I am so sad that this product is gone. It is the Dermalogica Phyto Replenish Oil. Oh my gosh, you guys, I enjoyed this so much. I just think that it was so amazing. It made my skin feel really soft and supple and moisturized and healthy. I would just put a couple of drops of this onto my skin and press it in, and it just did wonders for my skin. I will definitely be repurchasing this. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do my skincare routine without this in it. So if you are looking for a facial oil or like a serum, something to put on at night, or even a little bit of it under your makeup, I highly recommend this. This is the YSL Shocking Mascara. I really liked this as well. Oh my gosh, it's so dry, it's hard to open. So the wand has a ton of bristles, and I will say when I first opened this, it was really wet. So I felt like it was a pretty messy formula, but I actually ended up really enjoying it. And after about like a week and a half or 2 weeks with it open, it was the perfect consistency. It made my lashes long and voluminous and separated and amazing. So I highly recommend checking this out. This is the They're Real Push-Up Liner from Benefit. I was so excited to get this. It has a really cool applicator where the tip, this product comes out of the tip, and then it's angled already, so it's like an angled brush all in one, and you can just do your wing liner. And it worked really great for about, I don't know, 2 weeks. And then after that, I would either get too much product up just from like one twist, or the product would get really clumpy and I would have like balls of product on my lash line, and it just looked terrible. So if this was a different formula, I think in theory it'd be great, but I don't think the current formula is anything to write home about. I used up this little Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I really enjoyed this. It does give your brows that stiff feeling, so if you don't like that feeling, you wouldn't like this, but it does keep your brows in place all day, and I just think that it's amazing to just kind of set your brows and you don't have to worry about them for the rest of the day. Highly recommend this, but again, if you don't like that stiff feeling, I would skip it. No surprise here, if you have seen any of my Empties videos, I went through another Nivea A Kiss of Smoothness lip balm. This is completely gone. I've used it. It actually caves in a little bit because I've stuck my finger in it. I just absolutely love this lip balm. There's one in my nightstand. They're seriously everywhere. Car, handbag, makeup drawer, in my kitchen, nightstand, everywhere. It's just a really good, affordable lip balm that I can just throw on and go. It makes my lips feel smooth immediately, and it does have SPF 15, and my lips always get burned. My skin rarely ever burns, but my lips always burn. So I do like to keep this on me if I'm gonna be out in the sun. Next, I have an IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. This is in the shade Medium, and I really love this product. I've gone through quite a few of these. As you can see, it is gone. And I really like this. It gives you quite a bit of coverage with the SPF, so it's kind of the perfect product to use if you're going to be out in the sun, at the beach, or on the lake all day. I highly recommend it. It will give you flashback if you use it at night and use flash photography, so I would beware of that. But if you're going to be out during the day, I highly, highly recommend checking this out. I also have used the new one. I did a full video on it, which I'll link up here. It's the Bye Bye Foundation. One of these. So, or it's like the, yeah, I think it's the Bye Bye Foundation Moisturizer. Something like that. I can't remember the exact name, but it is very similar to this. So, and it comes in a few more shades. So if you want to check that one out, I will link that one down below as well. Next up, I have the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. I loved this mascara. I will continue to repurchase this. I think it was absolutely amazing. I used it nonstop. I opened it and it quickly became one of my absolute favorites. So highly, highly recommend this one. I have two more mascaras. This one is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Every time I use this one, I'm like, yes, I love this. But I'm currently using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and they're so similar, and I'm using that one, and I love that one. So unless you can get this one on sale, I would say go for that one, just because they are so similar. The packaging, the product, and everything about them is really similar. The one thing is that the L'Oreal Lash Paradise dries out more quickly, but mascara in general dries out quickly. So for the price difference, I would still say go with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And yeah, this is a great mascara, so if you want to try it out, but you're gonna get basically the same results from the Lash Paradise. Next, I have the Benefit Bad Gal Waterproof Mascara. This one I really liked for my lower lash line, just because it always transfers on me. I always end up with like black lines underneath because I do have long lower lashes, and so I'll set with powder, and then I try to use a waterproof mascara. This one I really enjoyed. I would repurchase it. I don't know if I will right away though. I probably will for summer, but I think that's kind of the only time of the year that I would really need it. Next, I have a bottle of the New Lash. This is an eyelash serum, and I use it every night, and this is what helps my lashes grow long. So it's just a brush, and you just brush it on your top lash line before bed. And this has totally transformed my lashes. It makes my lashes really long and nice, and I do use it about every other night now that my lashes have grown out enough. But at first I did use it every night, so I highly recommend this if you want to grow out your lashes. One thing I will say is if you stop using it, your lashes do go back to your normal state. It doesn't just make them magically longer forever. So once you go through your lash cycle, your lashes will get however they are right now. But if you do want to use it, I highly recommend it. And then it is pretty pricey, so you can just go down to every other night once your lashes are longer, and it'll still maintain them. Next, from Laura Geller, I have the Spackle Mattifying Oil Control Under Makeup Primer. This I've used almost all of. I do still have a couple more, but I do know that it's expired, so I'm going to let it go. I really like this primer for filling in your pores. I have problem areas right around my nose, and this is really good at filling them and just giving me a clean surface to work with. So I do recommend this. I do kind of like the Origins Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer better. It's an aerosol primer, and I also really like the Dermalogica Hydro Blur. Those are both good ones. And then Benefit Professional. So and then this one. Those are like my 4 pore filling primers that I really love. So this is a great option if that is what you're looking for. This is from Sanita's. It is the Vita Rich Serum. I actually think they changed their packaging since I purchased this, but it has a pump, and this is a serum that I used at night. I really enjoyed this serum. This is one of the products that really got me into skincare, so I was really thankful for it. I think it did really well for my skin. I don't know that I'll repurchase it just because there's other products that I'm now implementing into my regimen that I think are working better for my personal skin. Next is this bronzer from Becca. I've actually mentioned this in a couple of videos recently. It's the Sunlit Bronzer in Capri Coast, and I have used almost this entire thing. I can't get my bronzer brush in the sides enough to get an even application, so it is done. I do have a backup of it, a brand new one that I will be putting in my collection now, which I'm excited about because I just love this bronzer. I don't think I could go through my makeup collection without having this in it. I actually just did my top 5 bronzers of all time video, and I included this one in it. I will link that one up here and down below as well. Whew, okay, that was so many products. I have one more. This is from Pharmacy. This is the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is a little trial that I got in my Play by Sephora bag, and it's totally gone. So this is really great. You guys know I love the double cleansing system. So I will use a balm or an oil like this and massage it onto my face and melt all of your makeup away. Rinse it, wash your face as normal. I think this smelled really good. I really enjoyed the texture of it, the feeling of it. So I would definitely purchase the full size of this when I do need another cleansing balm. Alrighty guys, that was so many products, a few duds, a few really amazing ones that I can't live without. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what products you have used up that you truly, truly love and will continue to repurchase. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.